Shalom. All right, let me get straight into this lesson. I was just meditating about the whole fact of the matter of us being in the truth. How we was once lost, once destitute, once in destruction, once simple-minded. You know what I'm saying? Just confused in the world, and how we was able to come out that state to be quickened through the Spirit. It's a miracle. The condition some of us brothers and sisters was in. 1 second. So the Spirit jumped on me to go into this, put a few precepts together. And this is Yahweh Shah walking on water. You know what I'm saying? Think about that miracle, that feat at the time, right? It'll have you in awe. And this will be a more accurate depiction, as the world knows as Jesus, but his true name is Yahweh Shah. And it'll be a so-called black man, right? He's coming back with all power and glory and majesty, right? And that honor, that glory, that immortality has been given to him by the Father, Yahweh. He's coming back to put our enemies in subjection, to deliver us from our enemies, and deliver us from these bodies, these chains of darkness, and deliver us from our own self. All right, so check this out. That would be a more accurate depiction of the Messiah. Him gonna be this so-called white man that's been plastered all over the world. So check this out. It's a few pictures, and this is, a visual. Brother put this together of these Edomites in subjection under the nation of Israel. Start getting familiar with this imagery, because this is foreshadowing the kingdom of heaven. Well, we're going to subjugate all our enemies. They're going to pay for all the wickedness that they've done to us. So we got our ass whooping on this side. And, that's the reason why Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, woke you up, so you can understand this punishment. Understand why we in this condition. You're going to have to, it's a suffering had to be had because of our iniquities. There's no one good on this side. We all filthy rags at the end of the day. So no one can get proud and boast, because it's all through mercy that we woke up to the truth. And I say that with straight up humility, because we just mortal men into our folly. When it's all said and done, we can't stand up to the might of the Lord. We just feeble men. You have to understand that. So ain't nothing to be proud about. Let's go here. So we're at the mercy of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Think about it. You could have been the one that got in the car wreck and perished. It could have been a lot of things happen to you, but you still alive. Why? Through mercy. And that's why we in a somber spirit. We not in folly, man. We have our laugh time to time, but this is a serious thing. It says Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better to go in the house of mourning. So we're in mourning. We feel bad for our iniquities that's continuously going off. Even things that we don't remember that we did in other past lives. Our folly, our wickedness, our stubbornness. And the Lord gave us mercy because he extended his knowledge back to us. He didn't have to do that. And the Lord don't owe us shit. Because you got a lot of entitled Israelites that think the Lord owed them everything. We get in the kingdom by mercy and through the works of Yahweh Shah, not through the works of the law. It says then to go in the house of feasting. So majority of our people are in the state of mind of being wrapped up into this American experience. They're in feasting. They don't know what's going on. They in folly. But that is the end of all men. So that's going to lead to your destruction, like a sheep wanders to a wolf den. It's done. Don't even know it. And the living will lay to his heart. So let's go here. So ain't nothing to be proud about. Ain't the Lord don't owe us nothing. So watch what you do and how you do it and how you treat your brethren. 2 Corinthians 11:6. But though I be rude in speech, so sometimes when you go in this word rude, all right, we can be abrasive, we can talk harsh, we can seem like we unlearned. Some of us don't use big time words. We talk straight up. But that's a marvel unto the world. They don't understand that the men that will come back and you know what I'm saying, push this word will be simple men, just regular men. Not simple minded, but like just regular simple men. Right? It says, I'm gonna read this again, but though I be rude in speech, sometimes we talk harsh. Sometimes we use harsh language. Sometimes we don't use eloquent words. We're not what's that term? Orators? Matter of fact, let me go into that term. We don't use polished speech like the Christian pastor. We talk plainness and simple with our talk. And sometimes it's very harsh. Harsh. Orator. I think that's Auditor, Salakia. It says, give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, it says a public speaker, especially one who is eloquent or skilled. So that's the average Christian pastor. That's how they're able to run a smuck on most of the women, because they talk real good. They are skilled at doing public speaking. Right? We don't have all them accolades. We just talk plainness. And they be like, the world be like, how can these men that don't have these great, skills of the world, how can the Most High be dealing with them? That's the trick on you. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua they always dealt with the lowly. Right? But we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things. So we have the knowledge. It's in us. Can't nobody trick us. We got it. Let's go here. Romans 7:24. It says, oh, wretched man that I am. We just wretched men. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. We can't boast into the works of the law of our own abilities. The Lord gave us these abilities to use. It ain't nothing that we did. It says, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? Right? So who gonna deliver us from death, man? Which would be this system, the so-called white man, and just death itself. The body breaks down as you get older. You got all these ailments, these infirmities that can kill you in this body. You got cancer. You got high blood pressure, diabetes, going down the list. We in chains of darkness. We need deliverance from these bodies. We need new bodies. We need the immortal bodies. Let's go here. Revelation 21:4. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. This is talking about the nation of Israel. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying. So all this turmoil, these hard times, these hell we catching, that's why we are looking forward to the kingdom. We always hasten. We want the kingdom to come tomorrow. Even though we know prophecy God has to play out, but we always petitioning the Lord. We're always crying out and begging and complaining to the Lord so he can hurry this thing on up. We're not content. We're not comfortable in our own captivity just because we get a bone. No, we want the kingdom. We want revenge. We want payback. Neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And that's the real spirituality, to be able to see this, to look past America, this Babylonian experience. Think about this hell that you catch on this side. You have to work on a damn credit score. How kind of folly is that? You got something called a 30-year mortgage. When you go into the word mortgage, it means death pledge. That's how you got the word mortuary. So everything here is the shadow of death. It's to make you depressed, to tear you down, to rip you to shreds. We've been destroyed, man. And it's only through mercy that we still standing and we was able to wake up to the truth. Because you got many Jakes hear this truth and they can't grasp it. Why is that? Because they not of the elect. They can't get it. And it ain't like they ain't trying to get it. The Lord has blocked them. He don't want, this ain't for everybody. This ain't come one, come all like a circus. you know, that all Israelites gonna get it. No, it's only about the elect. And that's why we say hopeful elect, because we have to finish as well. We got found our ass as well, because you got many brothers drop out every day. They get tired, they get fatigued, they don't have faith anymore. Many different reasons, but they go back into the world, but they're going back into their own death. And they don't know it. They're scary. Let's go to this word mercy. So it's just the tender mercy of the Lord that we still standing. We understand. We was able to wake up. We get the scriptures. We understand the doctrine. There's a lot of bug outs among our people that's into all kind of weirdo stuff. They don't know what's going on. They're in a sea of confusion. When you think about a sea, the sea is vast. That's why you got all this confusion, sea of confusion among our people. It says mercy. Check this out. Compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone whom it is within one's power to punish or harm. So the Most High, Yahweh Shai could have been destroyed us, put us to death, put us in a car wreck, made us crippled, made us paralyzed. And those things are still on the table. But you got to, thank the Lord for your mercy. You know what I'm saying? For the mercy he has extended to us, because, prior to us waking up to the truth, we was in all kind of folly, all kind of death-defying situations. And tell me I'm lying. I'm not lying. I know it. I've lived this. You know what I'm saying? I know brothers got some stories, some testimonies of them almost dying, in different ways. But the Lord spared you because he's showing mercy. That's the only reason why, because he made a covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that he would not completely do away with the nation of Israel. So there ain't nothing of our own works. And yes, we keep the law to the best of our abilities, but you can't boast in that. That's folly. You know how many laws that you break every day according to the scriptures? So we rest in Yahweh Shai. That's how we know. That's why, go back here. So it ain't no reason for nobody to be proud, man. We all should be in humility and be thankful the Lord woke us up. Because think about how many people can't get it. Romans 7:24, oh wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? Think about that for a minute. The horrific thought of death, the supernatural experience of death, being in the flesh 1 minute, yet the next minute you in the spiritual realm. That transition is wild. So it's gonna be some of us not taste death. Lord willing, that's us. But if not, we still have to take this to our death, because it's a marvel that we wake up in the morning. It's mercy, right? The Lord could have been destroyed us a long time ago, right? So hopefully this lesson was eye-opening and edifying. Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakak, Kodash. Shalom.